watch anime?
This is something that's been on my heart for a long time.
Oh, they probably just watch porn with tentacles.
And I believe I can be a Super Saiyan. All I ever wanted to be in life was a Super Saiyan. You know, ever since I was a kid, I used to always look up to Goku and Vegeta.
Kage Summit, where shadows speak. Brought to you by BlurdsOnline.com, YouTube.com/Enigma2Gamers. I wanted to ask you guys about, since we're all in the guild, I want to ask you guys what the guild is to you.
Okay,
You
who
want
wants
me
to
to
start
start?
it off? Sure.
I guess I'll go.
Alright.
Alright, the guild to me is just trying to spread otaku culture around people who don't know about it that much, trying to get them trying to get them like familiar to it and show them that it's just more than a cartoon, that it has like some kind of meaning behind it, that it can affect your life in many ways, whether it be good, bad, and just, how do I explain this? Just trying to get them into the culture, try to spread it around, and make anime become mainstream.
I feel you on that.
Who's going next?
I guess I'll go. Pretty
Alright.
much, to me, the guild is a bunch of people with a common interest getting together and just to talk about their interests, and also letting the people that aren't quite familiar with it and the people that are familiar but don't really have anywhere to go, and for the people that aren't familiar to actually understand what we're about and not just, oh, they watch anime, oh, they probably just watch porn with tentacles. Like, it's not really just that. It's about people that like a certain
Want me to go?
Alright.
Alright, the go for me is like a means to talk about anime and manga and like other otaku culture things with people that are similar to you, and it's basically a way. To me, it's like an online anime club. Like, not much people have common interest with anime and manga in real life, so it's good to someone to like talk to, and also someone to discuss new chapters with or new episodes. It's just great to connect with other people and stuff when you can't, like, because some people don't really have much friends in real life to talk about anime and manga with. Like, I'm blessed to have friends like that, but not everyone has that. So it's good. It's a good thing and a positive thing for like otakus and stuff.
Aw, you guys have such nice answers.
Yep.
Darrell, let's hear what you have to say.
I guess so.
Yes. Go.
To me, I think the guild is a place where people can come together, support each other, their otaku lifestyles. That's just what I feel.
I like it.
Respect it.
Yeah, I dig it.
I guess the thing I want to talk about, I've been seeing a lot of Twitter beef going around. Like, who's a real otaku, who's not. So what do you guys think about that?
I hate that argument. I hate those people.
That is the stupidest argument I have ever heard in my life.
How are you
people
not
like,
an anime fan? That makes no sense. Like, if you're an anime fan, you're an anime fan. You can't tell someone, "Oh, you're not an anime fan. Get out of my face." It makes no sense.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
play devil's advocate. What if somebody only
So-
likes Naruto? Are they a real otaku, or do they just like Naruto?
They're an anime fan, but they're not an otaku. An otaku is much different from an anime
Like-
fan.
Like there's otakus, and then there's just an anime fan. Like an anime fan to me is like people that just watch like one or two anime and call it a day. Otaku are like the people that are like, yo, I gotta stay up till 8 o'clock in the morning to catch up to One Piece. Let's go. Like,
So I'm actually catching up to One Piece right now. As we
like the
speak.
people that actually
I'm
are
doing that
willing
right
to
now.
just actually go in with this shit and not just call it like just make it a one-time thing.
Yeah,
Well, what if
Basically, my brother.
I'd say for anime fans, they're like casuals. Like they watch a couple shows of anime, whether it be mainstream or not, and then it's like, then that's it. Like they don't talk about it much, or they just go on with their life. But otakus are like they're like about the lifestyle. Like they live and breathe anime and manga.
What if somebody lives and breathes one type, like just one series? Is that okay? Or
That's okay, but that really doesn't make them.
That doesn't really make them an otaku. That more so makes them a fan of anime. But at the same time, just okay, I guess I'll go. Like, but at the same time, like, just because someone enjoys that one series doesn't mean you should just berate them for just liking one series. They're a fan of that series, so you should just respect that fact. So you shouldn't really just talk down to someone like that.
Yeah, but when they say, "Oh, this isn't an anime," and they deny it, you can't. Like they say, "Oh, Naruto's not a Japanese cartoon." Like, so what is it then? That's what I'm trying to say too. Because I've heard people say that before. Naruto's not a Japanese cartoon. Okay, makes no sense.
Well, that's just people being idiots. So
Oh yeah, agreed.
they don't really know what they're talking about. So like they might think that they know what they're talking about, but at the end of the day, they don't. So
And they're wrong.
It's mostly the people that are like, you're not a real anime fan if you only watch mainstream anime, or mainstream anime isn't a real anime. So what constitutes a real anime then? Stuff that no one's ever heard of.
Underground slice of life that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's all real otaku that they call themselves or whatever.
That's like saying you can't watch Toonami. It's not for like mainstream audience. That's the idea. It's trying to get anime out to the mainstream audience and try to get them into like the otaku culture.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like the whole idea of just saying, "Oh, you're not a real like fan of anime or even an otaku," like just because someone watches Toonami or whatever, that's just pointless, because then that just turns them off from the whole anime culture. Like instead of just berating someone for only watching Toonami, let them get into anime through Toonami, and then let that be, I guess, a gateway to what you consider like that unmainstream stuff.
Yeah, like all of us. I'm pretty sure we came home every day, turned on that TV, watched Dragon Ball Z and Gundam Wing, and that's how it all started.
Exactly.
And now we like anime 10 years later, and Toonami's still strong out there.
Alright. Do you guys know Daryl Surratt from Otaku USA? He doesn't think any of you are otaku. No, I'm serious. I was talking to him on Twitter, and basically, he believes anybody under the age of 30 is just something called otaku light. Because you're not all obsessed. Because you all have outside lives. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like personally, the word otaku, like its original meaning is something quite negative. So I don't really think that it should be used in like American context and like language. I mean, anime fan doesn't really sound any better, but like when people think otaku over here, it really means you're an anime fan or you like anime and manga a lot. But the original definition for otaku means like you're like obsessed and like you have like no life outside of it. And I personally think that's a really bad thing to not have any life outside of it. But I mean, if that's someone's life, then it's whatever. It doesn't really make us any less of an otaku just because someone has a life or not. I mean, we're still into the same stuff.
That's like saying we can't watch basketball or anything. We can't watch the NBA. We can't like that. All we have to do is stay with anime and manga and pay attention to that. We can't do anything else. Which I find is...
Like, personally, my thing is that if he wants to say that I'm not a real otaku because I'm not just that's not my like that's not the only thing I live with, well then he can say that because I don't really care. Like that like what I do with my spare time is what I do with my spare time. He has no say in me only watching anime or me going out with my friends on the weekends. Like I can do whatever the hell I want at the end of the day. So he can shove a stick up his ass for all I care.
Yeah, and you can't take away somebody's like other like you just can't. You can't say that. It's not right. It makes no sense, and that's little of him to say that.
Yeah, because like, in my opinion, everyone should have a life that's outside of just anime and manga. If that's your only source of enjoyment, then that's almost as bad as the people that only go to the movies for fun or have to play basketball to have a good time. That's just boring as hell, and eventually it just takes away from the meaning of it.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I get it.
Like
All
other
right.
people can do other enjoyments, not just to like one thing.
All right, so you guys got anything else you want to talk about, or should we just make fun of Naruto for it?
No, we don't make fun of Naruto. This is not happening. I said when I come on, I was gonna defend it. I've been saying that on Twitter. Making fun of Naruto saying Sasuke is the main character. He's not. Naruto is amazing, and I'm gonna stay by it.
Nah.
Then
So
again,
like,
that's
I
just
don't
because I love that show.
Like, don't get like, no, I grew up with Naruto. I love Naruto to death, but at the same time, it's like in the beginning, it was legit just Sasuke, and that was all Naruto was. Every 5 minutes, someone was screaming for Sasuke. Like, you have to admit that.
Oh,
Well, are you
I,
guys?
There's,
Go ahead.
there's just certain things that you just have to admit to. Like, that's just one of those things. Like, you know that all they were doing in their spare time was screaming for Sasuke, and barely doing anything to stop him from doing a thing he wanted.
oh no, you're right. You're right. And I wish Naruto would just like kill him. Like I want him gone. I don't want Naruto to keep saying Sasuke, come back to the village. No, he's rogue. That's what he's gonna be for the rest of his life. He's never coming back to the village. And everybody's forgiving him, being like, "Oh, we're gonna forgive you, even though you tried to kill everybody." And I'm like, "Why? Why are you forgiving him? I'm gonna be the
He killed
Hokage.
Mega
Why?"
Samurai.
Because he wants to be Hokage, so he's
Oh, that's-
forgiven.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, "I'm gonna be Hokage too. I'm gonna be Hokage." No, I'm gonna be Hokage. We need one Hokage.
No, I'm gonna be Hokage.
You know what?
I am.
Nobody's gonna be Hokage because Madara is gonna win.
I
Yeah,
actually
Yeah.
said that.
Also show the manga for the Philippines.
He is
Gonna be-
amazing.
It's gonna be Madara Shippuden next week.
Oh god.
Yeah, but Naruto's ending this year, and I'm so sad about that because I really love it. Like Saturdays at 9 o'clock when it used to air, nobody could bother me during that. That was my show to watch. That was like the new Dragon Ball Z to
If
me.
you come to my house, I will kill you.
I will kill you if you interrupt me during my show. How dare you, sir?
Do you know what time it is right now? It's 9 o'clock. Okay, Naruto's on.
Naruto time. Nah, it's on 3 o'clock in the morning now. Are you kidding me? Well, Shippuden's on later, so I'm probably gonna watch that.
Where are they on? Do
Oh,
not.
episode 4.
Okay, so they're not that far in.
Are they gonna show fillers though?
Yeah, they said they're gonna show the whole series.
Wow, it's gonna stop airing in like 2020.
Shippuden for the anime, I feel like it's gonna hit like 500 episodes easy. We already know
Yeah.
One Piece is never ending, so that's gonna be on Toonami for like until
One
Toonami
Piece
goes
will
away.
end in like 16 years, but it'll end.
Otis says he really has the ending for One Piece, but he says, "Well, we're not gonna stop it. I'm just gonna keep going until the popularity dies," which is never gonna happen. So that show is gonna go on for
Yeah.
like Case Closed episodes, which is like 900 episodes.
Yeah,
I'll be-
I don't either because
No, he's only said that it's half over, so
You know what?
Yeah,
I'll
so
be
it's-
okay with that though.
yeah, because One Piece will be unique in that aspect when it's the only shonen manga battle series that's that long. Like that's pretty cool. Like nothing else has ever touched that like realm.
Like,
Like,
as long as we
the
don't end up with like One Piece GT, I'm okay.
Yeah.
no, we need GTS for everything.
No,
Yeah, we're gonna need Naruto Gen 3 or whatever.
Guys. Bleach GT. What do you think?
I don't even like regular Bleach.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
You
want
like
to.
Bleach?
Don't read it. Don't watch it. Just kind of ignore it.
I have one movie in the first season of Bleach, and I'm looking at it right now on my shelf. And that's the only one I care to watch, and that's the only one that really mattered in life.
See?
Like I know a lot of people didn't like the Fullbring arc. Actually,
I didn't even get
for
that
some reason,
far.
I was the one person that enjoyed it. I actually liked
Yeah,
it.
that one guy.
Wait,
Yeah,
was that filler or what?
I've always been that one guy. I've actually enjoyed the one, like the Fullbring arc. I thought it was interesting. But at the same time, like, just saying you don't like Bleach, like, I can understand why someone might not like it, but I just fucking love it. So, because,
Yeah,
like, some
I
people
like
don't
Bleach.
like Becky Trains a lot, but I think it's better than him just being like, okay, guys, I have a new power up, let's go.
Well, the animation actually right now looks really good in HD. Like the episodes that are airing on TV, those episodes are like really nice. I'll be honest. And Bleach does not have a great animation style.
But you know what? The problem with it, Bleach is everything
What?
is like, wow, that guy's beating up Ichigo really bad. Oh, it's okay. Ichigo's a Hollow too now, so everything's gonna be okay.
I counted. If that show did not have filler, we'd have about 130 episodes of it. 130, 150.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, Bleach has like an insane amount of filler. Yeah, I mean with Bleach, like, I mean, would you rather have Ichigo just win all the time, like how Natsu does
No.
in Fairy?
Oh,
I
do
don't
not
know.
talk about
Just
it.
like scream someone's name and wins.
I don't know. Natsu got decimated like 2 weeks ago in Fairy Tail. Like he didn't even he didn't even get to attack. So
Yeah,
That's
but
one
if you've
time,
been keeping up with the series for a while, you know he like never loses. And if he does lose, he comes back in like 5 seconds and destroys him. Like,
no, because Gildarts beat him down and made him cry and it's like quit. He's like, okay, I
yeah, but
learned my
that's so
lesson.
guilty. That's his own member though. It's not like I'm talking villain wise. Like your normal storytelling, he goes against a villain, and sometimes you lose. You get a training arc, come back and win. He's just like, all right, I lose. He loses for a little bit. He just rages and then busts him down and destroys him.
I know.
I mean, he pulls out new techniques in the middle of the fight. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know.
That's a shonen anime for you. That's how everything happens.
I don't know. I was
No,
watching
not-
Hunter x Hunter. I was
Hunter x
watching
Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter today, and I don't know if you saw my tweets, but I was really shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, so Gon is just gonna lose and not come back? Like, he's just okay with getting beat down? What is this?
That's
It
the
could
great
be.
thing about Hunter x Hunter.
It's like, oh, I lost.
That's
Guess
why
I'll go home.
people wanted to come back. This is just not a typical anime. I mean, not a typical shonen.
Yeah, it subverts all the typical shonen tropes, which is a great thing because not all shonen should be generic and have the same formula.
Well, there's other shonen shows that people never seen because they're so short. Like one I can think of right now, and I don't know if anybody liked it, but Black Cat was a shonen show, but nobody watched that because it was only 26 episodes, and everybody forgot about it. Like everybody remembers all the long-running shonen shows, all of them, but the short ones nobody cares about.
It's because they end. Like, I mean, they're cool to talk about for a little bit, but I mean, if there's not a lot of content to run through and discuss, then not much people are going to talk about it. That's the sad thing about short anime.
That's pretty much why
That
a
is
lot
true.
of people stay with the long series, because there's more speculation possibilities.
You know what? I like short anime though. I watch a lot of short anime just because I don't always have the time to sit down and watch long stuff. Because I know if I sit down and watch one episode of something long, I'm gonna watch like 8 episodes.
The 12-episode series shows, you can watch those in 5 hours because they're so short. I remember I watched like 10 episodes of One Piece in like 5 hours, and it was like really nice just to sit down and watch One Piece. But then again, One Piece is a very long-running show.
I like being able to watch a lot of episodes, but I can't always do that, so I kind of just stick with the short stuff sometimes.
What has to be the best short-running show there is?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Define short.
12 episodes to 26 episodes.
I saw Black Lagoon recently, so I'm like inclined to say that just because it's fresh in my mind.
You get to watch Black Lagoon again. It's coming on Toonami in March.
One Piece's flashbacks are like meaningful though. Like they always have some type of real meaning to them, and they're not used like in the middle of like really intense fights. Like they're used like before like the major stuff happens.
Nico Robin.
Yeah, like her flashback was an amazing flashback.
You know what? That flashback touched my heart.
Yeah, me too. I was just like, wow, damn, like deep. It was really deep.
Did anybody see the English version when she says "I want to live"?
No, I only watched the sub.
Because I really want to hear like her yell that "I want to live," because that's like amazing. They said that they practiced on that for a long time to make sure that they got it spot on. One time, the first try she did it, she got it spot on. I heard in an interview.
That would annoy me. It's like, hey, that was pretty good, but let's try it like 5 more times real quick. And they just end up using the first take. Like, that would piss me off so much.
And I feel bad for Luffy's voice actor. Like, she always has to yell, like, really, really loud. Like, that must kill her voice. She's my favorite voice actor, though. Like, I love her so much.
Wait, in English or in Japanese?
English. Colleen is amazing. She's also,
I honestly don't like the English dub voice.
I'm going to say something crazy.
No, the English dub is amazing.
I like the 4Kids dub voices better. Not the, like, actual dub. I just like their voices, but for some reason. I don't know why.
That's because we all grew up with them. We watched it, like...
I guess I was okay with Sanji sounding like Joey Wheeler, I guess.
No,
that's very unpopular. That's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, you can't not like Trunks' voice.
You can dislike Trunks, though, I guess.
That show is DBZ. Not DBZ, like, as it is DBZ. I'm talking about DBZ actors. Chopper's Chatsu, Zoro's Piccolo, and Usopp's Krillin.
It's like the Z Fighters all over again. Like, I'm completely okay with that, though.
But the difference is that like all of them have a fan base. Even if it's small, they have a fan base.
And it was what introduced us all to One Piece. So, like, yeah, I like those voices a lot, too. But now that I look back on it, I'm like, you know what? Those voices were okay. Like, Luffy's voice was really good. So was Nami's. Sanji's was okay, but Zoro, I'm just mad they called him Zolo. Like, his name's Zoro.
But you know what?
Yeah.
That rap was really cool, though. I was like...
Yeah.
Like, that rap was cool, and then they started, like, adding in, like, okay, we gotta add Sanji in this rap. Alright, let's figure out how to add Chopper in.
Chopper's Chopper. He's just like, he's the doctor who always screams and cries a lot. When he turned big in Nai's lobby, I was like, holy shit, what the hell is going on here? Because he was, like, the size of, like, that whole building.
Yeah, he was huge. I actually really liked that. It was really cool.
Didn't he, like, yeah, but he damaged his body so much. The same thing with Luffy. When he went into third year, like, he's just, like, taking years off his life. Well, that's what they said.
Yeah.
But that's what Lucci said.
I feel like he perfected that over the time skip, though. So.
Yeah, over time skip, I'm pretty sure he's good now. Because he just puts whatever limb into Gear Second now.
Wait, who was the first person he fought? I forgot. He, like, charged in, and then he fought some guy in second gear, but I forgot his name.
Bluno. Yeah, Bluno, yeah.
Oh, Bluno. Oh, alright. Oh, I thought Bluno was a good guy. Never mind. Spoilers!
Oda is such a tease, and he should just show us Sappho's face.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, what is that? I keep hearing about that.
Oh, you don't know who he is yet?
I don't even know what episode he came in, Sabo. I keep hearing, like, oh, they won't show his face. I'm like, why not? Just show Sabo's face, I guess. Whoever this guy is.
Oh,
You know Ace?
Yeah.
He's Luffy and Ace's brother. But they thought he died, and it's like, I told people way back, it's like, didn't you guys see Dragon save him? And they were like, no. And then he showed up, and they were like, Savo's alive. And I'm like, do you see this tweet from 2 years ago? I said this.
Where I feel like that.
Yeah, and it's like, it's clearly him, because Luffy started crying. He's like, I thought you were dead. It's like, Oda does everything to, like, not show his face. Like, I'm gonna put a random speech bubble over his face, just because.
Yeah, and then they show him at the end of the panel with the pipe. You knew it was Sabo when you saw the pipe, and they still don't show us.
It's like, no, you're not gonna see his face yet.
You're not seeing his face for a while. People are saying like his face might be like deformed or something.
I'll be okay with a deformed face because he's alive.
We have Obito. I think we can survive that.
Yeah,
but Obito's a different case. Oh, wait, I don't know. Obito's not related to anyone, really.
I don't like Obito anymore. Like, he should have stayed Goofy, I guess.
Yeah, but then we would have, then, if he stood Goofy, we wouldn't have a story, basically.
I know, but it was just such a character change. It was like, so this guy's gonna go from Goofy to, like, super serious? Like,
Word. Like they
Or I
took
remember that
serious.
chapter. It was like after he touched it, he was like, "I'm Madara Uchiha," like in the rain by himself. Like, I was like, what? Like this guy.
I've talked to his English voice actor on Twitter before. The guy's really chill. Like, he responds to fans and stuff, and he says he loves playing Obito and Madara.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That just made no sense to me. It was like out of nowhere, Itachi eyes. It's like, yeah, something. I'm Uchiha Madara, and then you see it Sharingan. He's in the rain, and like the lightning cracks, and it's just like, wow.
Like, all right, getting serious now.
Yeah, right.
And how
Like,
Data feels about this.
yeah, I mean, after that whole thing, I was like, yeah, this guy's definitely not Madara. There's no way. People like he wants to conceal his face because it's destroyed. I'm like, there's no way it's Madara, because if it was really Madara, he wouldn't be scared of showing his face.
He'd be like old as dirt too.
Freaking Madara.
Yeah, where he just destroy everyone. Like,
Who would Madara be scared of?
Apparently nobody.
yeah.
Madara messed up all the Kages, no problem. Like, there's no way in hell he'd be scared of just anybody.
He's like 5-on-1, no problem. Here's 25 Susanoo.
Exactly.
It's
Spoiler
like,
alert.
oh, really? You want to go? I got this.
Spoiler alert. He had no problem killing Naruto and Sasuke in the same like chapters. Like, I'm getting rid of both of you guys. This is mine now. Rename.
Like, no, he didn't even look. He just stabbed Sasuke from behind. Like, nope, I'm the only Uchiha. Everybody else can die here.
I find it stupid how Sasuke's like, I wanna repopulate my clan. I wanna bring them back, and he hasn't banged Karin or anyone that wants to bang him.
That's another thing. Karin's so stupid. He left her for dead, and she's like, "No, Sasuke, come back to me." I'm like, this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. She's horribly written.
Sakura's
I'm
just as bad
like,
though.
all the females. I
Yeah,
think all the
Sakura's
females
just
in
as
this
bad,
whole
too.
thirsty as hell.
Like,
Not
yeah,
the only one with braids in the show.
And she always gets beat up. And it's like, hey, thanks for getting beat up for me.
Again,
I'm gonna go thirst over Sakura now. So
everyone in this whole series just likes to piss me off these days. It's like, what is wrong with you people?
I mean, the only person I'm not mad at is Tenten, because she let us know she was useless in like the first half.
You didn't like the first time she was introduced.
Tenten is a thug.
Tenten is useless. Like,
Give
Tenten's
Tenten the
top
chance
tier.
to mess up the whole crew.
I would not want Tenten backing me up in like anything.
How about Mari?
Yo, Tenten will mess you up. I guarantee you.
Tenten will throw 50 million weapons and miss every one of them.
No, she'll hit that one kunai in your foot.
But she got a whole filler arc, and it's like, I'm still not impressed with her.
When did she get a filler arc?
They
Wait,
gave her a filler arc.
what?
And she was,
I don't get
yeah,
it.
she got a filler arc.
Oh,
She got a filler arc, and she went in search of a mythical weapon, and she got it, and she used it, but it was a one-time use thing, and it's like, wow, that weapon was horrible.
So they went through a whole arc to use something one time.
Yeah, basically.
God, that's how you know that Tenten's bad. She got a full filler arc, and still no one gives a damn about her.
Exactly. People realize, like, wow, she is so lame.
If she give
Everybody-
Shino one.
Like, she's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't think
she
there's
was.
any woman in the series worse than Tenten, except maybe Ino. I'm not sure.
Sakura.
It's
Sakura.
actually kind of good.
Sakura.
You know what?
Ino has actual use in the battlefield.
She made herself useful during the time skip.
Exactly.
She's like, I'm gonna
Ino.
learn to heal people. I'm gonna learn to fight. I'm tired of getting beat up all the time. She's like a miniature Tsunade now.
Yeah, but
Like,
she still
I
kind of
still don't
sucks.
like her though.
Do you guys remember that chapter when she was like, I'm at Naruto and Sasuke's level now, and like 3 chapters later she's getting like one shot?
And then she's like, what the hell? She's like, I thought I was on their level. She's like,
I
oh,
love
let
how
me
she's
just
at
take
their
it back.
level, but she isn't doing anything with it.
Right?
Remember when they were at the waterfall and Sasuke was fighting Naruto again after he beat Danzo? She's like, she even says to herself, I wish I was on the same level as these guys. I'm nothing compared to them. I'm like, okay, train then instead of trying to go after Sasuke all the time. Train harder. Do what you can. Just you're never gonna catch up to Naruto's level. Nobody is. That's just how shonen anime are. He's the main character. One yell, he's gonna power up and go hollow like Ichigo.
Come on, everybody knows Sasuke is the main character here.
But Naruto is like way stronger than Sasuke. I don't see how Sasuke is gonna win if they fight again, unless he gets the Rinnegan.
You know,
no. No Rinnegan. Only Madara is allowed to have that. And
No.
Pain.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Somehow, Sasuke is gonna get Rinnegan, and somehow Naruto is gonna be able to control all the tailed beasts. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen because they
I'll
always.
tell you right now. He's gonna go to the. Oh, you go first.
Go ahead.
Okay, he's gonna go to the ghetto statue. I think that's what it's called. Oh, the
Yeah.
Cheeto statue. He's gonna break it open. He's gonna absorb all the tailed beasts. He's gonna summon them at once, and they're gonna pounce on Madara, and he's gonna lose. That's how the war ends.
I don't think the tail beasts are beating Madara when he just soloed all of them by himself without no help.
Madara's
No, I
like one
believe
hand.
Tail
Come
Beast
to
they
me.
can do it.
I think Kabuto is gonna come back and break out Izanami and help.
I don't think
I don't
he
think
will.
so. Nah.
I think he's.
What would be the point of leaving him in the Izanami though?
It's funny. That's how.
He can learn his damn lesson.
Do you know what's gonna happen? Yamato's gonna save the day.
Yamato's gonna come back, absorb Madara, and
Where's
become the final
Yamato
boss.
beat him?
I don't know. We haven't seen him in like 200 chapters. I guess. I don't know.
People say the guy under the mask in the last chapter is Yamato.
Really?
I doubt it.
Isn't this like the second day of the war anyway? And it's been like 2 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. A lot is going on in 2 days.
Kishimoto expanded it to 2 years. Like, nope, let's go another year.
136-hour days. They get so much done. They don't even need to sleep.
Or yeah, this guy Naruto has been fighting for like 24 hours.
Does he even know how to sleep at this point?
No.
No.
What is sleep? It doesn't exist in this world.
I guess.
Yeah, I know. Naruto's been fighting for like ever. I don't get how Sasuke got like hit so easily. He got stabbed like. Naruto's legit been fighting forever, and Sasuke like just joined the fight.
Hey
Like
guys,
30
I'm here.
chapters ago.
Oh.
Imagine if they make a series just about Sasuke. I'm like what happens after Naruto becomes Hokage, and just like Sasuke goes on his own show.
You know he
Yeah,
won't.
you know what I love? Like a new generation of Naruto ninjas.
I don't
Like a
know.
part 3.
No, that would be You know what? No, that would be cool actually.
Yeah, because I like the Naruto
Like
world stuff. Naruto part 3.
Maybe like 15 years later when Naruto has a kid and is like he goes on adventures the same way as Naruto, but somehow he has like Nine-Tails chakra also, but can control it.
No, because
Yeah, that makes him too overpowered to start. He should get
No,
like
not-
Rinnegan and Byakugan or some shit.
Nah.
No, Byakugan.
Yeah,
Byakugan
like,
and
part
Nine-Tails.
Uzumaki, part Hyuga.
Oh man, I hope those two get together. Like, if you put Sakura and Naruto together, I would be pissed beyond pissed. Like,
Yeah, me
I
too.
would
I'm
never like
so
the show
mad.
again.
I will, I've said many times how messed up it is that people like send like messed up letters to mangakas. I will send Kishi a death letter. I don't care. Like, I don't think you could have done. You do that?
I think that's a good way to end the show. I will send Kishi a death letter.
Who's Sasuke getting one to restore the Uchiha clan?
Apparently everybody, because they all love him.
It should just end with like one big Sasuke horror. Sasuke just gets all pregnant.
These are my wives. Be jealous.
Hinata keeps getting friend-zoned by Naruto. I'm like, why? Why do you keep getting friend-zoned for? I'm like, this is your girl, and you keep pushing her away. I'm like, she's the only one that's helping you. Sakura's a bitch. Why would you go after her? The one that called you a loser, and yet you go after her. I'm like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Or treated them horribly when they were younger too. And she's flat.
Maybe
She
he's
looks
just got a rejection fetish, and he gets turned on by being rejected or something. I don't know.
I don't know why. Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. Like, Hinata. I mean, Hinata is like way just superior to Sakura, like in every way. Like, Sakura just looks like a guy. She's like a freaking like a dyke, and she's mad flat. And she's no, just not.
Oh my god.
Imagine. Let's not end the show like that.
I don't know. I think that's a good way to end it.